Welcome to my next Supernatural Season 1 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important. If you are caught up to the point where I am in rewatching or watching Supernatural, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention, as well as put in the description. If that's the case, you find that you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this detailed review any further to avoid any potential spoilers. And full disclosure, it's actually my first time watching the show Supernatural. I've heard many people over the years tell me how great of a show Supernatural is. So I finally caved in and started watching it. I actually bought it over a year ago, the complete Blu-ray box set. I think it's okay thus far. It's not amazing. It's not bad. I'm a little confused. I thought there would be more characters and like that continued characters. It's just basically Sam and Dean and then John. But maybe that'll change. Maybe it won't. I just need to get used to it. But it's okay thus far. We'll see. It's only, I'm like 15 or 16 episodes in. I just haven't recorded the other reviews yet. Those are next. But I like it. So anyway, with all that said, join me on the journey and let's discuss this hopefully awesome and amazing show in the comments section. Let me know your score of the episode and who your character besides Dean and Sam are in the episode. So with all that said, this will be Supernatural Season 1, Episode 10. The title of this episode is called Asylum. And this will be my first time watch, review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode. And we start at the Roosevelt Asylum in Rockford, Illinois. Police officers Walter Kelly and Daniel Gunderson, rouse some kids who have broken into the asylum. And then afterwards, Officer Kelly goes home and actually shoots his wife and kills himself. Then we have Sam has been checking up on their contracts, Caleb, Jefferson, Pastor Jim to see if John has been in touch. While Sam and Dean argue about John's whereabouts, Dean receives a text message from him containing coordinates. The boys travel to Rockford and speak to Officer Gunderson about his partner's death, and Gunderson tells them that his partner chased the kids into the south wing of the asylum. They find a reference in John's journal to kids who disappeared from the South Wing in 1972, and then after a brief visit to the asylum, Sam and Dean track down a psychiatrist, James Elcott, whose father, Sanford Elcott, was the chief of staff at the asylum. Sam poses as a patient and finds out from Dr. Elcott that the South Wing housed the criminally insane. He learns that in 1964, the patients rioted, killing the senior Dr. Elcott, whose body was actually never found. So Sam and Dean return to the asylum where they shoot an innocent ghost lady and also discover Kat, who has been separated from her boyfriend Gavin. She insists on helping the boys, Sam and Dean, find Gavin, and she goes with Dean while Sam goes off on his own. Sam finds a terrified Gavin, who says that a ghost kissed him and tried to whisper something to him. Interesting. Kat is trapped in a room with the ghost, and Dean is unable to open the door. When Sam arrives, he works out that it's trying to communicate with her, not hurt her, and then it whispers 137 to her before it leaves, which the boys figure out is a room number. While Dean goes to find the room, Sam tries to lead the kids out, but finds that they are trapped. He leaves Kat with a shotgun to protect them and responds to a phone call he thinks is from Dean. Sam doesn't find Dean, but is found by Dr. Elcott, who uses his powers on Sam. Dean finds journals documented Dr. Elcott's cruel experiments designed to test his theories that provoking extreme anger in patients would be therapeutic. When he finds Sam has left Kat and Gavin to respond to the phone call, which Dean did make, Dean takes off to find him. Dean finds Sam in the basement. He locates a secret door which he thinks leads to a hidden procedure room where the experiments were carried out on. And then Sam, under the influence of Dr. Elcott, confronts Dean, aiming the shotgun at him. Sam shoots him in the chest with rock salt, blasting him through the fake wall, knowing it wouldn't kill Dean, but it'll hurt like hell. Standing over Dean, Sam expresses his rage at Dean for thwarting his attempts to find John. Dean hands over his gun to Sam, who fires it repeatedly at Dean, only to find it is not loaded. And then Dean overpowers Sam and knocks him out. He searches the room and finds the corpse of Dr. Ellicott stuffed in a cabinet. As he prepares to assault and burn it, the ghost of Dr. Ellicott appears and attacks Dean until he manages to toss his Zippo lighter onto the corpse. As it burns, the ghost disappears. And then Sam recovers and seems unaffected. The boys escort Kat and Gavin away from the asylum. And then the next morning, while the boys sleep, Dean's cell phone rings and Sam answers the phone. It is John, his dad. And that's what ends this episode of Supernatural. So, interesting episode. One of the better ones. I'll give it an 8.4 out of 10. And my character of the episode, well, there's not many to choose from unless you go Sam or Dean, but I like to do somebody besides them. So I'm going to give it to Kat. So you've heard everything that I have to say. Now it's your turn. If you're a fan of Supernatural and you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, please make sure that you Hulk smash the like button, share this video with a friend, put this video on any one of your social media platforms. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on my opinion of this episode of Supernatural. Again, what would you rate the episode and who would you choose as a character of the episode? If you want to do Dean or Sam, that's fine, but if you could do somebody else, it just makes it more interesting. And then last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. You're watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel. Help me get over 100K subscribers. Yes, I know I set my goals pretty high. Join the team, share your damn support, and be a part of something special. And you never know, we're going to see on JDev TV.